Hey guys, Chris Morris here. I'm going to walk through a demonstration of how to use the Twitter citation and link monster software with the brand new Google account feature. I just actually went through the entire steps. Very simple, very straightforward. Ran an initial project, start to finish, with no problem. So it's completely a game changer now. So when you've downloaded the software, obviously it'll tell you these things step by step, but I'll run through it with you guys. The first thing you're going to want to do is to have a text file on your computer somewhere or on the VPS that TCALM is going to be running on that will contain the Gmail with a password and a recovery email. And there's a specific format that they'll go through. They're just separated with the colons. Once you've got that on there, the next thing that you'll want to do is, if it's a brand new Twitter account being added in, or a Gmail account added into TCALM, you're going to want to log into that account first on the same VPS or computer that you're going to be running the software from. It's very important. So I'm going to run through the steps with you. The information in my text file is going to be blurred out for privacy reasons, but the process is very simple and straightforward. So I'm going to go ahead and try and sign in to this account real quick. And then once I'm signed in, you'll see how easy this is. Okay, so now that I'm logged into the Gmail account, all I've got to do now is I'm going to close my browser, going to close the text file, and I'm going to launch the TCALM software. Okay. So the software is running. I'm going to blur out some of this information in here, obviously, because this is a client's project that I'm running as a test. You just click next. So you'll select any of the projects that you have in your drop down. You click next. If you, in my case, I've already created a single Twitter account with a Gmail. So inside the software, you're going to have the regular Twitter accounts that you have no prefix before the username in the drop down for available accounts. The ones that are created with the software and a Gmail are going to be separated, or rather they're going to have a double hashtag in front of any username so that you know whether it's a Twitter account being used or one that was created with the brand new, or with the Gmails. Okay, so I've got one right down here that actually contains the double hashtag. So what I'm going to do now is, over here in the lower right hand corner, you click load the Google account and you'll look for that file, and here it is. It's going to ask you to make sure that you've actually logged into that account one time previously in the browser on the same VPS or computer. If you've done that, you click yes, and right now the software is going to go out and it's going to do its thing. It's going to go out and try and log into the Gmail. Once it verifies that it's gotten to the Gmail, it's going to go ahead and create a Twitter, and it'll do all that verification stuff in the background and get your account signed up. Once it's completely finished, it will then have that account loaded into the panel here that we'll see in just a second here. Give it a few minutes to go through the process of creating that Twitter, verifying it, all that stuff, and then adding it finally to the software. And once that's done, you'll see it being added in here shortly with the double hashtags and the actual Gmail account that's associated with that new Twitter account. This is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I've had an issue with Twitter accounts myself, so I was, needless to say, very excited when I realized that they were doing this with Gmails and automatically creating this for us. Yeah, in the background it's doing its thing still, guys, but it just takes a minute or two here, and we will see that pop in here shortly with the new created account. All right, so it's finishing up now, and there it is. All right, So the next thing you're going to do is just go ahead and I'll just double click on one of these here, and for the sake of times, and click next. I've already got a project loaded in there, so I'm going to click next, and I'll start my project, and it'll go through the process of doing this. But yeah, guys, this is a complete game changer. Now we can just load up a bunch of Gmails and be good to go. So first thing it's going to do, it's going to log into the Google account so that it can then go to Twitter and sign in via Google. And the best thing about this is now it's like you load in a bunch of Google accounts into this thing and let it create the accounts. You can just walk away, you're on a VPS. Boom. It's going to sign in as my user, select the account that we've got on Google, and do its thing. Sorry, I have to blur this stuff out, guys, obviously. Like I said, it's with client information in there. But I am literally beside myself with how easy this was to set up and do without an actual having to worry about buying Twitter accounts and all that stuff. If you've bought them and had issues like I've had issues, this is a game changer. Trust me. Sorry if you can hear my granddaughter in the background crying. She's a little upset. Okay, so it's added the tweet, it's added the URL, it has added the image to the tweet. It's going to go ahead and post it, tweet it out. Once it does that, it's going to grab the tweet information, and then we're going to head on over to the moments, and we're going to create a moment from this, and then we're going to tweet that out as a moment. Let's take a look here, see what we got. Okay, so brand new account, no moments created, and now it's going to go ahead and create that moment. There we go. It's going to enter the title and description. Alright, there we go. It's going to get an image. We're going to throw an image in there. Sorry, guys. Alright, there's that. And we're just about done with this one. There we go, there's that. Let's do the tweet URL. Add that in there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's that. Okay, perfect. There's that. And then it's going to go ahead and publish that. There's that. Publish it, public. Boom. Unbelievable. Okay, so it's going to be now tweeting out that moment, grabbing the URLs, and then we're going to have a finalized PDF for this here in just a second. Alright, so this should close down any second now and throw it into the PDF for us. But this is a game changer. Absolute game changer. Boom. There's my report. I can go in there and verify these URLs now. There we go, there's one. And finally, with the moment, there we go, it's 2. Unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. Alright, well that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it makes sense. You guys pick up your copy if you don't have this. If you do, get more. Alright guys, have a good one.